It's SweetBootiee and welcome back, guys, to another episode here on Hypixel Skyblock. Today's going to be pretty interesting. We're going to be focusing mainly on the skills and specifically the mining skill today. So as most of you probably know, mining skill is one that ups your defense every time you get a new level, and it's pretty nice. I mean, it's not super important, but it is still nice to have a lot of defense. It also, gives you a greater chance to get double ores, etc. Now, my mining is basically level 21, almost level 22. And I've kind of noticed that as you progress in the game of Hypixel Skyblock, you kind of mine less and less and less, and it's more focused on combat, whereas in the beginning, you're focused on mining. That's definitely true with what I've been doing lately. I haven't really been mining at all. The only way I've been getting any mining is from collecting from minions, because I think that gives you mining XP. Yeah, it does give you a little bit there. So I guess that's decent for XP, but I want to focus on a way to kind of farm mining XP to get that really high, because I think I know of a strategy that can work to get you tons of mining XP. Now, it might not be perfect. I have no idea. We're going to do some experimenting in this video and figure out what's the best way to move forward. So I've set up the basis of the contraption, and basically super simple. You're going to get pushed across, but then the key to this whole farm is that when you get teleported, it switches your direction. So on that side, I'm facing this way, and on this side, I'm facing that way. And because it changes your direction, your mouse moves from east to west to east, and you can continue to earn XP because your mouse moved directions. And that's the basis behind it. Now, to fill in the rest of this farm, we're going to need to basically create or have blocks spawn right here in the path for us to break them and get the XP. So yes, this mining XP farm is going to use minions, and probably quite a few. When we're deciding what minions to use, we got to keep in mind a couple things. So obviously we want to find the minions that give the most mining XP when you mine them, diamonds I'm pretty sure give a ton, but there's another factor that goes into it, and that is the time factor. So this contraption, at its current length, takes about 10 seconds to run through fully, 5 seconds per side. So we're going to try and find a minion or a set of minions that can place a new one every 5 seconds. And obviously that's super quick, but in order to get one placed every 5 seconds, you can just use 2 that place every 10 seconds and just time those so that it works perfectly. So ideally, we're probably going to need to use 10 or so minions is my initial guess here, but let's figure it out. So first off, we've got redstone minions. They've got 23 seconds though. That's really long between each one, and they only give 8.4 mining XP. Let's see, what is cobble? Cobble gives 1.2. Clay actually gives, does clay give anything? I don't think so. 6 from coal. Now coal I think could be decent because it literally is 9 seconds between actions, even though this is a really high, this is a tier 9. But it is really quickly. I don't know. I'm going to go through a few things and come up with a few contenders. Okay, so after looking through it, I definitely want to go with either coal or diamonds. Diamonds give the most XP and take about 20 seconds. But at the same time, coal gives half as much XP, but works twice as fast. So I think they're probably pretty even. I'm not too sure. Anyway, let's take a pause from that and just test it out with these guys real quick. Want to make sure that the idea works before I fully dive into getting a bunch of diamond or a bunch of coal miners. So we're going to collect from all of these minions and then move them over to the farm. Okay, so we've placed down the minions. Now you can see they're placing blocks over here, and I have to basically fill up every block around here, which is what I'm doing right now, so that they place in these blocks right here. I want to force them to place in these 8 open blocks. Beautiful. Yep. Good, boys. Well done. Yes, good stuff. Okay. And then to fill in these areas where the water is, since you can't really put blocks, you just got to put some signs, but you got to put them on the other side. Okay, so now we have most of it filled in. We just need to get rid of the blocks that they're standing on. And to fill that up, we are simply going to put a bunch of pressure plates. Okay, now with this layout, it's kind of working, but the minions just don't work fast enough. So you can, start mining it on up, and see, you get the mining XP pretty nice. They place exactly where you want them to place, but unfortunately you don't really get the mining XP every time, and they don't place fast enough. So we've got some kinks to work out. All right, so we went ahead and took down the redstone minions, instead crafted up a ton of coal minions because we had a bunch of coal laying around. Now if you just look at it right off the bat, time between actions on redstone 23 seconds, 13 seconds for coal, so this should make a big difference. Plus, you guys know that we can use a fuel to make it go even faster than that and upgrade it a couple times, which isn't even that bad because it's such a low level still. But let's go ahead and place these guys down and see what happens here. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be really interesting. So let's just sit and mine, you know? Okay, look at that. XP. Okay, okay. So these are definitely placing a lot faster, which is nice, but I don't think I don't think the turning strategy is actually working here. It's actually placing at the perfect speed. Just unfortunately, you might have to move your mouse. Just trying to find a way so that you didn't have to do that, but I don't think we'll be able to outsmart Hypixel in that way today. Let's see. I'll do a little bit more test. Oh my gosh. Okay, boys, we have a working prototype here. Okay, so the issue with getting the XP was that we were going for too long, basically without moving. So we had to add an extra teleport block on each side. And so basically, if you can follow my mouse here, this is how the rotation goes. Okay, so you start in one corner, you go here, then diagonal across to this one, across, bang, bang, over here. So yeah, it's a little confusing, but let's try and sit through it. Maybe it'll make a little bit more sense. So here you go, bro. Let's just switch up. You don't even have to move your mouse at all. You just keep on mining, and you just continue to get the XP. Now, the issue here is that obviously you can see I'm not mining constantly because, you know, they're not placing fast enough, but that can be fixed, okay? That can be fixed. One, we can just upgrade these guys to more because, as I said, you know, these are only, what, tier 3 coal minions, so it shouldn't be an issue upgrading them more. Also, we can add some fuel. Plus, we can just straight up add a ton more minions, which isn't a problem either. Currently on my island, we have 18 minion slots, and this is only 8 minions. Guys, this is 8 minions, and look how fast they're working. So I'm definitely going to go ahead and get 6 more to place down, and we'll see if that's enough. So yeah, let me grab a few more minions, some fuel, and we can check back. So as you can see here, we've got a bunch more coal minions to throw down. So here we go. There's one more. We need something to place there. There's another right here. Oh my. There, right there, right there. And come on. Place some coal. You know you want to. Let's go. Wait, we're a minion short? I think we took down too many minions, but whatever, that's fine for now. We can even add more if we need to, but for now we actually need to cover more space. Yep, no placing here. No. There we go. Oh my gosh, man's got reach hacks. All right, now we should be chilling. And there's a ton of minions. Now, none of them have any fuel, but I think this should be pretty good for now. You know, let's give it a shot. All right, let's just start mining up. Boom, boom. Okay. Look at this, guys. And they're actually placing pretty quickly, I think. Nice. Dang, we got to make them place even quicker. See, the issue is that they're all ticking at one time. So you got to make it and like time them so that they work kind of opposite of each other. Okay, let's see if we can figure this out. Because like, look at them all placed right there. All right, I've added some fuel and it actually works at a really good rate now. So if you just start going and just hold down your mouse, then you're kind of chilling. You're earning some pretty good mining XP, boys. And look at that, like it's still coming in pretty quick because they're all placing pretty quickly. Dang, bro. Yeah, this is really solid. Okay, I'm gonna do some research and time myself, find out how much XP you earn. And again, guys, remember, this is with coal. I'm fairly confident that if you switched to diamonds, adding a few extra minions would make up for the time loss, and you could then double your XP. Because diamonds give 12 mining XP, while coal gives 6 without any potions, at least. Also, guys, totally apart from the mining XP, you get tons of coal from this. So it is really, really nice for that too. Or diamonds or whatever you want to put here to mine. You're gonna get a ton, so that's nice. If money was a factor, this would probably be a decent, you know, like money making strategy as well, if you found the ore that sold for the most. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and find out how much XP this makes per hour. Here we go. Okay, so I farmed this thing for about 5 minutes, and here is what I got. I ended up earning about 3,000 mining XP, which is pretty decent. I mean, it's nothing too crazy for 5 minutes, but if you were to change this to diamonds, because it gets 2 times as much XP per block, you would be making about 6,000 per 5 minutes, which is just about 75k an hour, which is really good for like basically automatic farm, because if you had a huge setup with all diamond minions and went through mining for an hour, you would earn about 90-ish K XP per hour. Meanwhile, in an automatic version like this, it becomes about 75K an hour, which isn't that much of a drop off. You're obviously going to take some hit because you're turning a manual farm into an AFK farm, but I think 75K per hour is pretty good, and that's not even mentioning any buffs from any potions or anything like that. So this farm is definitely pretty solid. Also, I do still have 1, 2, 3 minions still that aren't coal minions and aren't in this contraption yet. So with that added, you'd probably make a bunch more XP as well because you'd have more blocks to mine. Anyway, overall, pretty solid farm. Let's put this baby to work. Checking our skills. Mining is currently, as I said earlier, level 21, almost level 22. Let's hop in the farm for a bit and see how far we can actually get. Alright, so about 45 minutes later, and we've made about 60K. And that's some pretty good mining XP. Now, the most important thing that you guys should take from this video is the whole movement in the water with the teleport pads, because that is how you continue to earn XP throughout this process. You can do different types of mining minions, you can do foraging like this, or honestly anything else that you can think of that, you know, minions will replace in about 10 to 15 seconds. Because as you move from side to side using the teleport pads, you move your mouse and continue to gain the skill XP. So yeah, it's a pretty OP farm. Okay, so to show, I guess, in more detail the teleport pads, because it might be a little confusing and it's hard to tell from looking at it, you can kind of watch him go through it. Basically, it goes in this loop right here, and boom, he's back to the beginning. So you can watch through it one more time. It goes diagonal, across, diagonal, and then basically back to the beginning. So yeah, recreating teleports like this gives you the ability to continue to earn skill, XP, and collection without moving your mouse at all. Anyway, that is just gonna about do it for today's episode. I hope you all did enjoy, and if you did, please be sure to hit that like button and subscribe. We managed to get our hands on this endermite pet, which is really awesome because it's a mining pet, so we're gonna be able to use it as we use this beautiful farm that we made. But once again, that is going to do it. Be sure to hit that subscribe button because we are changing the game, bro. Anyway, I'll see you all in the next one. Adios and goodbye.